On the subject of shooting threes, Anthony Edwards has become a legit three-point threat this season. So Edwards has attempted 253 total field goals, with 137 of them coming from deep for a 54% three-point rate.
Ooh.
And is currently shooting 42%.
Wait, he's shooting, so 54% of his shots is threes this year?
54% of his shots so far this season are three-point attempts. So Ant currently shooting 42% from deep. It was higher. He's had a recent stretch that we're going to get into.
I seen that.
He's making 4.8 of his 11.4 three-point attempts per game. So recently, Ant had this to say to critics of his long-range game.
Matt, what would you say to somebody who said you're shooting too many threes?
Fuck them. Simple, yeah.
God bless Anthony Edwards. Never get a PR team, Ant. All right, we need the raw, unfiltered Ant. So, after the Wolves beat the Blazers last week, Ant shed some light into why he's opted to take so many more threes this season.
Mike be trying to tell me, like, get downhill, and I'm like, bro, they going under. You know what I mean? Like, I work on my game too much to try to force going downhill. They can keep going under, so I'm going to shoot that. I really be surprised at this point. Like, I made like 2 threes in the first quarter today, and then in the third, I came out and made one, and they kept going under. I'm like, all right, I'm going to keep shooting this pitch. Like, I don't know what they doing, but I'm going to keep shooting.
And you are, like, leading the league, and the percentage is so high, like, at some point you have to think it'll shift.
I mean, I don't know. I'm happy. I hope they keep going under. I'm going to keep lacing that pitch for sure. Yeah, God.
So, as you heard the reporter ask, at some point you got to think it's going to shift.
No, it's not.
So, at that point, Ant was shooting.
Steph Curry.
Ant was shooting 48% from three after that game. But since making that comment, the Wolves have lost 3 straight games.
For real.
Back-to-back losses on the road to that same Blazers squad.
I'm so mad.
Including a 14-point loss Tuesday night in their NBA Cup opener.
He's doubled his three-point attempts.
Put money on the higher line.
Ant was 0 for 9 in the game last night. In his last 3 games, Ant is 8 for 33 from deep, which is 24%, and 26 for 68 from the field, which is 38%. But I ask you, esteemed basketball knowers, any issue with Ant shooting so many threes?
Yeah. Because they're giving it to you. They won't. You're not as a threat when you're not going downhill and dunking and putting fear in the big man. And I'm going under to make you settle. It's too much settling. And you just said it. You said you're going to keep shooting, so they're going to keep doing it.
Yeah, he's approached his mindset, like, I respect his mindset, but it's backwards. Like, they're going under because they don't want you to do what you're
I don't want you to dunk on me.
So we're going to let you settle for threes, and that's not helping your team win.
It's not.
And you might feel good because you're making a good percentage,
right,
but it's not equating to wins, and you're not playing the game that everyone loves about you. Like, we want to see you in the lane. We want you to dunk on people, give energy, and when you just settle in for threes, you're not doing that.
Wolves are currently 6-6.
Like, I just don't get the thought press sometimes. Like, they're going under because they're trying to beat you to the basket. You think they're going under so you can shoot the jumper. Yeah. Yes, I want you to, like, we went under Rondo so Rondo can shoot it. Rondo was just smart enough not to shoot. Like, you're going to keep backing up, I'm going to keep driving. Keep going back. Now I'm making a layup. So I think he needs to, like, really look at the game on what they're doing and understand that just because someone sags off doesn't mean take that open shot. I don't want to guard you. I can't guard you. I can't guard you, bro. So I'm gonna back up and you shoot, then I can contest late. I did a good job. Like, you doubled your 3-point attempts, but you're only averaging 2 more points.
Yeah. So it's not worth it.
That doesn't, because if you're shooting more threes, that means you're not getting to the free throw line and you're not getting, like, you're taking away from something that was guaranteed before. So if you're still shooting the same amount of free throws, then doubling your threes, you will be averaging about 30, 31, but you're only averaging 2 more points, taking 5 to 6 more threes. So that means you're taking away from something. So I don't even have to look at what you're taking away, but if you're taking that many more shots, either your shooting percentage is down or you're not shooting as many free throws as you used to. That's all that. I can just look at the stats from that one.
Even last night, I was watching the game because I put money on him on the higher. He's supposed to get it.
Mm-hmm. It was the Blazers, back-to-back.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was going to be a blowout. But he wasn't as aggressive. After he started missing the 3, he wasn't even as aggressive no more.
So, Gil, to your point, Ant shot a career-high 6.4 free throw attempts last season. This year he's shooting 4.7 free throw attempts per game.
Man, see.
And the point you always make, obviously analytics nowadays, we were talking about this before the show, analytics tells you shoot threes or shoot shots in the paint. But now you settle for those threes. Yes, 3 is worth more than 2.
It's
I'm a big advocate of that. But you're not getting guys in foul trouble. You're not putting any pressure on the defense whatsoever.
It's tempting. I get it. It's so tempting.
You
imagine coming off and somebody under you.
Way back
You
there.
gonna shoot that. You definitely shooting. I'm shooting that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna shoot it.
You're gonna shoot it.
I'm gonna shoot it because I believe I can make it. If you keep doing it, I might shoot it. But at some point, you go 0 for 9. You gotta figure it out.
I think like Giannis had 17 free throws last night, right? He only took 2 threes, which means he was inside the lane attacking. Now think about if he would have took threes, he wouldn't have had all those free throws. The free throws is damn near guaranteed. If you're shooting 80, 90%, that is a guaranteed point, right? So if I get to the free throw line 20 times, I'm gonna have 17 points on free throws. You're taking that away for threes that you're 20, 30% from, 40%. Don't even matter.
And if you're going under, all you gotta do is the in and out crossover.
In and out, out.
In and out.
You can go under. I can just
Yeah, he's taking his sign as.
I can come off,
Right,
you go under.
You go under.
What it is. They were respecting his overall game, so
If
they're
they
like.
keep going under,
settle.
I'm going to keep lacing that bitch. But what happens when you are not lacing that bitch?
That's what I'm
You
saying.
were 0 for 9 from 3.
You gotta figure it out. But he's young though, so he's 22?
20.
He'll figure it out. We still got a little more game. Somebody just gotta talk to him.
Yeah, that's it.
It seems like Mike Conley tried to talk to him.
Mike, talk.
He from Atlanta.
Keep going downhill.
Young thug. He ain't listening.
Keep going down here, my guy.
He's from Atlanta.
The young thug, baby.
You gotta do.
A slime.
You gotta
baby.
take what? 3, 4 less threes, I feel like. You don't gotta stop shooting threes completely,
No, do
but
not
you gotta
stop.
get back to.
But you gotta be
His game.
aggressive when you do it. I think he gotta be an aggressive three-point shooter.
And do you feel like, obviously, like you know, for your shooting, you're reliant too much on 3-pointers, or do you try to mix it up and look for other ways to impact the game and score in other ways?
People don't go under on me, so like they don't. So when they do, it's going up. And when I
were
don't
lacing
shoot
that bitch if they
it,
go
when
up.
I don't shoot it, I get yelled at for not shooting it when they go under. But
Is that a good feeling? I really haven't had that in life when a coach yells at you for not shooting.
yeah, but I'm like, what y'all want me to do? But again, it's sometimes you do got to mix it up. You got to get your teammates involved. You got to make the right basketball play. And sometimes it is a scheme, like go under. Like we gonna take the 3, settling for a 3, other than over what could probably guarantee a basket or a free throw or a foul. So you just got to be smart and play the game within the game.
Yeah, where's the game within the game? I can see Dame, right? Dame usually takes a long 3.
Just to
They're like, this is where I'm shooting from today, which makes like, oh shit, I gotta guard you there. Now when I do my pick and roll, I got the rest of the.
Yep.
Why so many pick and rolls though?
They're pick and roll guys. Like me, I'm attacking early. Like I'm trying to get in the lane, get there.
Yeah.
Now, like you're on retreat. So when I'm coming down
Yeah.
and I sit there and like go to my cat move, they back up. Now I can shoot my jumper.
Like if I get
I hit 2 of those. Now I give you the hezzy. You come up. I can go by you.
If I can get a deep one off early, I'm gonna take it, just to let everybody know you gotta come out here,
Yeah.
and then it opens up the floor.
Or set the pick and roll deeper down. I mean, closer to the rim. Right? Like,
I know, man.
inside the 3-point line or at the 3-point line, where you got to go under and you shooting that damn near the nail.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of basketball they playing.
It can be so simple,
It's so simple, man.
especially for a player as talented as Aim.
Turn
All the
down
moves y'all
pick and
got,
roll.
man,
Yeah,
y'all
turn
just
down
straight
the
line
pick
these
and roll.
dudes. Just straight line, dug a couple times. Trust me, they're gonna be back in, like, you see how they guarding Giannis? Giannis can shoot a mid-range jumper anytime he wants now.
Man.
Like, as soon as he touches the ball, they running, load up. He can just come do one of those and pull it every time.
Fake the pick and roll.
Yep.
Everyone want to be a 3-point shooter now.
Everybody want to shoot them threes, but are you putting in the work to be able to do it? Everybody want to be Steph, but don't see what Steph workouts look like.
take a
You know what?
lot
I
of
think they
shots.
need to start looking at history, today's history.
Yeah.
Like, they need to go around and look at everybody in the league, and then you're gonna see players that's averaging the same as you or damn near close to you
That shot.
And they shouldn't be, but they're doing something you're not doing. Like, how much is DeMar averaging at this point in his career?
23, I think, 22.
And we talked to DeMar a couple years ago on another program, and he was a solid three-point shooter, but he shifted more
See,
to.
and that's why I can always respect DeMar because he ain't never
DeMar-
fall victim to this shit.
And he's like, yeah, I can shoot threes, but I feel more comfortable and confident in my midi, so I want to
Yeah.
get to that.
DeMar-
I'm not going to just.
DeMar's taking 2 threes a game. He hasn't made he doesn't even have 0.8. He's averaging 23 a game.
Yeah.
Straight twos and free throws.
Just straight 2s and free throws. That's really his whole game. 2s and free throws, averaging 7 free throws a game. For damn near his career, he's averaging 6 this year. Like, you have to study that. Like, there's a reason that he's averaging 23 just doing this. Now you add your athleticism and how much you touch the ball, what do you think you're gonna be averaging? Same thing with LeBron. Like, he don't shoot all those threes. Look what he's averaging. Like, you guys shooting 12 threes, making 4.
Different era.
That's 8 possessions. You just throwing to the rim.
It's a different era, though. DeMar is a different era, too.
I mean, he's from the older era, but that's the reason the older era is still surviving.
Yeah.
They don't have to guard. I don't have to guard. I can just
That's
sit
what I'm
here.
saying.
Facts. That is true. They don't have to guard much. Yeah.
Take the shot.
Right.
If I have to guard Kyrie, nigga, I'm going to the free throw line. Please shoot a Kyrie. I know you can shoot, but I don't want to be on Sports Center. I don't want to be on Sports Center today, man.
DeMar for his career averages 1.6 three-point attempts. His high was 2017-18, 3.6 per game.
Hey,
He's averaging 21 for his career.
yeah.
You know, 2.1.
Really was like
2.1 per
fuck
game
all
so
them
far this season.
three-pointers. I'm
2017,
doing what I like
he
to
was
do.
trying to shoot threes that year, I remember. He tried
He wasn't
that.
bad at it, honestly. Like, you know,
Tried it in the dream
Like
league,
Rip
that's
Hamilton. Rip Hamilton was a great 3-point shooter. He just didn't shoot him.
why. Rip Hamilton?
Yeah. He just didn't shoot. Like, what I'm going to shoot? You can't stop me from coming off this curl.
Did love that damn girl.
You can't stop this
Yeah.
curl. God damn it.
People ask who the toughest person to guard. I used to say Rip Hamilton.
Yeah.
I used to hate running.
You didn't even know he shot threes.
Man.
I'm not shooting those.
Came off them screens. Yeah.
let's keep this moving. We got one last thing before we get to Mostly Fans.